While feeding Ivan today, I noticed something unusual. Ivan's half tail is missing. I consulted the vet. Great guy. Phone number and address. Like, he's a good guy. Phone number and address given in description. Okay, Ivan, I'm coming to you. So, fin rot is prevented. Like, you can prevent it by using this. I have this Ridol antifungal. You might find some others. All are good. Just keep a check on the quality and everything. Now, coming up to the main thing, reasons. There are actually three reasons. One of them, like I checked both, like I knew two before. I got to know of one more reason which was given to me by the vet, of course. So two reasons which I was searching around my aquarium was like you keep, like for example, what people do is more often like they just get some like those plasticky unusual plastic plants which have sharp edges, and due to their like tails being very sensitive, like the simplest sharp edge can just tear it off and cause many problems. So there's no plastic plants all life. Second reason which I thought, the second reason is basically the filter being too harsh. The filter is not at all harsh. Let me just show you. See, as you can see, the filter is like this. Let's just plug in. As you can see, it is just a normal kind of fountain and it is very much minimized, so the better does not get stressed. I just keep it off for a lot of time, just keep it off. So because there's a lot of plants, this stays happy without the filter as well. So like just at night turn it on, might be oxygen levels drop and everything. So just the thing I do. Coming up to the second reason. Second reason can be which I got from the vet as well, which was that the third reason, the filter, as you can see, the filter these days has this square thing, and behind that is some hiding space. So before I was just having these two plants, not at all good hiding spaces. So what this better did was it used to hide over there. I thought it as normal because actually I used to feel very guilty because the plants I was looking for was actually not available at the moment. So I had to order it just from that vet guy. He actually has a shop as well. Great guy. So now I just figured out that when I feed them, like feed him, so what he does is he just comes out rapidly, and there's a point over there, and in that point I guess it's just like that rapid fire or kind of a flaring kind of thing. Like, I mean, you are seriously an idiot if you did that. So that kind of things can remove its spell. Fourth reason, which is the most obvious one, is that let me give you an example. Keeping wrong tagnets. So the example was, before this, in this aquarium, I had one betta. His name was Wolfman. I still remember you, Wolfman. What happened was, I kept some guppies and like they used to look so good and so nice. One day I just woke up after 3 or 4 days after putting it in the aquarium. Wolfman was like every single fish in the aquarium. It was just guppies with it, like 4 to 5, not pairs, only 4 to 5. So like they were in there, and all of them just they were only 2 guppies left, which were in severe tail damage, and Wolfman was over here smiling that wow, I killed the guppies. Haha, no regret. Actually, it was really bad. Like, until I could give it medicines, actually, I was counting on this. But when I checked the bottle, it was empty. The most painful. So, I just called the fish shop. They said they'll be delivering it in 1 hour. That 1 hour turned into whole 5 to 4 hours. Yeah. And until then, Wolfman was dead. I still remember you, Wolfman. So just keep sure that you don't put any kind of nipping or any aggressive fish, because like if you're even putting a tank, so just make sure that there's enough hiding places. Like I am trying to get some shrimp in here, but I always see Wolfman thing, and I think Ivan is also a bad boy. Like I kept like a bunch of neons in there. I saw many videos on this, like there were many multiple videos, and I saw them. You know what I noticed? It's all false. All my neons were dead in the aquarium the next 2 days. They're all dead. And my money burned into fire. How amazing. Like, what the hell, yaar? So, coming up back to the aquarium. So, these were the reasons that could happen. Please, Ivan, let me keep shrimps. Don't be that territorial. You are not the, like, be a good guy. Okay, leaving it. So, I saw this meditation things, and so now coming up to the second thing, which is how to know if it's a normal fin damage or a fin rot. So fin rot is basically like you will notice on the edge of their fins, you will notice that it feels a bit chipped up, like it's a bit missing, like this. Like it's not too much damage, and that can be much more deadly than just a bit of a fin damage like this. But these fin damages also can result in fin rot and things. So it's good to just keep this antifungal thing in your house. This is Ridol I am using. It's good to keep it at home because it helps a lot. Like I just gave it like 2 doses. Like I just 2 days before and after 2 days. So I gave it and it's much more active. Fungus is not there and the fins are regrowing again. So coming up to the fin rots medication, you better consult a vet, because if you've got a planted tank, you are done. You can't add salt. You can't add many kind of medications. Basically, you are done. Well done. So what you can do is, if you have a quarantine tank or something, just get a like heater, or if you have live plants, most probably remove them, or just like you're basically done. You might hand it over to a vet. Like, it's quite complicated. You just call the vet I have given in description. Simple. So it's best to keep this. The conclusion is it's best to keep this medicine, Ridol, antifungus, or there's much more. I'll give some links in the description. You can order. So it's best to keep a antifungal. So this was